Hey guys, welcome. How you doing today?
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
So, I thought I'd do a bit more to the Overwatch University series, Unranked to GM with Moira. If you're new here, we don't just noob stomp players. We try and just obtain the minimum amount of value needed at each rank. I think this game said it was plat.
I will find the key.
So, obviously this is a long-term project. We're not just racing to get to GM. Probably won't ever get to GM. But it's not through lack of ability. It's because there's not that much to learn there.
I do not wish to be feared, but to be left alone.
So, we're going to be focusing on playing very simplistic.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, we got Ramatra.
Round 1.
It's pretty much a pocket on Ramatra there.
Trouble's here.
Hanzo Junkrat, we're lacking sort of accurate hit scan damage, so we might be needed to right click a bit. We've got a lot of burst though. It's going to heal them up, right click the ball for resources. Damage orbs are so important these days because of how they replenish your resources. So going to fire one down there, bounced off of the wall, didn't get the right bounces though. Follow the tank, and now the capture point's unlocking. We can leave the tank because he can survive for quite a bit. We want to focus on this. Up, down orb here, that'll keep my team alive if ball runs into them. And we can focus entirely on right-clicking. Because we still got this zone, right? So any damage that we take. We can do the same again, and we can now peek out and heal people with left-click. And this will keep us alive if we take damage like from the Junkrat. So now the tank's a bit low health. Out we go to replenish, watch the ball slam. We could fade that. That's to try and get to Ramatra because I'm never going to be in range. We could just fade it, but because we saw it early, we could step back. Just provide a bit of healing. Now what we can do, this little wall here, when our Ramatra retreats, we can always bounce an orb off of here. I hear a Junkrat over there. Kiriko's in a bit of trouble. Let's heal her up. Set up a heal zone here. That's going to heal everybody back and forward here. I should have healed her, but I was explaining. It's fine, it's fine. So by bouncing this orb, like flat along here, this is where several of my team are playing, including me. So as they take damage, oh, we need to fade. Fading into the point because ball's on us. Stand right tight round the corner. Junkrat might be in trouble. Up, down, or bounce, same spot. If ball comes in here, he's not killing us. Not unless he minefields. We're in like platinum at the moment. Not going to worry about the Junkrat for now. Right click the ball while we're following this orb. The reason why we do that is because it gives us additional sustain. We don't need to rush onto the point yet. Like, rush. Our heal zone's still set up. We do the up and down bounce for this reason. And we can just play around the orb. Ramatra's low health. Kiriko's got it covered, though. Resources are looking quite bad, so we hear footsteps up there. We're going to throw a damage orb. That'll replenish resources and apparently get a kill on a Junkrat who's gone to the moon. Still, we can get more resources. I'm looking for a flat wall in the distance to bounce it off of. So I bounced off of there. It's not going to bounce back great, but it might get some value bouncing back. We're worried about the point here. There's one person trying to get through here. We saw him with Hanzo Sonic. So just going to fire an orb. None of this now matters right now, all the healing. We want to stop players getting to the point. It doesn't look like they're going to touch it in time. And hey, we got our ultimate. So it always used to be that heal orbs provided more value, but since they made the change that damage orbs grant resources back, that adds more value. Like to damage orbs, they're not worth more than heal orbs, right? It's very situational, but it adds more of an argument for damage orbs. The one thing about heal orbs versus damage orbs, ignoring the fact that heal orbs give 300 health back and damage orbs deal 200 damage, ignoring that discrepancy. One of the things about heal orbs versus damage orbs is that your team control the value of a heal orb. The enemy team controls the value of a damage orb. Obviously, your team wants to maximize that value of the heal orb, whereas the enemy team wants to minimize it. So it's much easier to get higher value out of a heal orb because your team want to be near it. The enemies are trying to avoid it. Okay, with this Pharah, they've recognized that we have no hit scan. We're not too fussed about them, but we want to just try and get as much healing out and pressure on the second support. We can right click her a bit because she doesn't seem to be pocketed by anything. Heal up Kiriko, and we want to focus on our tank because we want to win this fight. There's a Pharah again. Heal orbs in that direction and we'll carry on right-clicking. Get everyone's health up. We took a hit, but we can just kind of stand off to the side. Heal orb over there is going to heal them, hopefully, and we can just follow our Rhine in. Right-click for some resources because he's not currently taking damage. I'm not going to go through there. That looks very dangerous. Oh, I have to now. Right, I tried to back off from my heal orb then so that it didn't attach to me. Now that our tank's down, we can kind of go aggressive. So I'm actually just going to fade all the way through. Look for some players here. I hear someone up there that we've got to be careful from. And we'll return back to our team when our fade's up. I could have killed him, but not important. Right, they still haven't got to the point. Remember, that is the objective for them, right? They need to get the point. So anything else that is happening, it's not too important right now. They're not getting the point. We're staying kind of far back. We can always walk forward and then fade back if we get in danger. Damage or for pressure on the Kiriko over the side. It forces her to move into a position that she might not be, like, it might not be her best position. Hey, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate it. No point in us pushing all the way out there. Remember, we've got the capture point. Looking at Dragon fade out of that. Right, we're going to call and see if we can get to the Rhine to save him. We've got to watch the rock. He missed the rocks. That's okay. We can't get to the Rhine, and I don't really want the Sigma behind me. I hear someone in there. There's Soldier. We're going to go to point and look for a stall. We're just going to right-click on Soldier if he comes here. As soon as we take damage, we fire a heal orb. It's not going to bounce that great. He actually backed off, so the heal orb's kind of wasted. Anyway, we've got players here now fighting against this guy. Ryan's been doing an amazing job up front, basically with no support. Like, really impressed by the Ryan here.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Because I'm not too fussed about killing them because the objective wasn't really to kill him.
No one can hide from my sight.
Like, for demonstration purposes, right, they're getting people towards the point. We got one, there's just a Sigma. We can afford to only right-click him. We don't need to focus on healing players here at all. We're only right-clicking because, so what if he kills one? If he dies, then they just lose. And that's it. We basically heal-botted that game, and our Ryan played really, really well. Like, ridiculously well. And got play of the game, probably deservedly. I don't really tap right-click to get faster resource gains because I like just holding right-click. And damage orbs as well now give you resources. There's not much need for it. I may occasionally do that on a Bob or a Wrecking Ball, but I value the damage too much. What's my opinion on Season 9 changes? I have no opinion on them because I'm not sure how many of them are real. And I'm not just looking at all the stuff that's written down. I'll look at it all later. At the moment, at the time of making this video, we are in Season 8. So I'm going to focus on that rather than get all like stressed about potential changes. But hey, look, what I will say is I'm looking forward to the game being freshened up. I think that's going to be really good for us. Yeah, I can show you the win-loss percentage, but it really doesn't matter because hang on. So what if I guess all competitive 41-28, we're not rushing it, right? We will take losses in this. We're not trying to like noob stomp people. If you've watched some of my streams in the past, you'll notice that this is not how I play. So the whole point is we're doing an unranked to GM, but you don't really learn anything from me just playing like a GM player in Diamond. And then I say, hey guys, if you want to improve your Moira, just be a GM player playing in Diamond. It's not going to work. It doesn't work like that. That's like saying, hey guys, if you want to win your Sunday League tennis tournament, just play like Rafa Nadal. I mean, if you could do that, you wouldn't be in the Sunday League tournament, right? You'd be playing at Wimbledon or something. So what we try and do is we try and provide the minimum amount of value that's needed to just have a slow and steady rank up. Because that way, if you guys can see what I'm doing and how simplistic it is as well, like a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is very, very simple in this series, then that means if you emulate such a simple style, which is not hard to achieve, you could also rank up, right? If I'm doing it, why can't you? What I do in between the games is not necessarily the educational stuff, but I'll see what I can do.
I will find the key.
So, deathmatch is a great practice because you're constantly fighting against players who are trying to kill you. And that's useful if you've got DPS in your games trying to kill you.
You cannot escape me.
So right, we can do a bit of a test here. So against Kyoko, I'm just going to... So what I'll do is I'll put a heal orb here just for now. See if she comes and finds me. I'm just going to AD strafe, right? The same way that players will do in like low ranks and stuff. Right, she killed me pretty quickly. I guess we'll have to wait to show you better ways of dodging. Hello, hello, hello. Yep, I'm going to be talking quite a lot, so... Right, Junkertown, not a very fun Moira map. I mean, it's fun if you know all the tech, but we're not doing the tech, so... It's going to be interesting. Let's see what my team comp is.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key. I'll see this matter resolved.
So we've got Widowmaker. So we may not need to, we may or may not need to go and pressure if the enemy team's got Widowmaker. We've got a Roadhog.
Someone who carries
So
band-aids?
no real shield protection,
mine.
but he does have self-healing, so that may allow us to right-click players more. Damage orbs will probably be getting most of our resources because I reckon a lot of players are going to be out of range. Got a Tracer and Widow. We basically don't really need to worry about healing them unless they come close to us. Right, gonna fade out of here and just sit behind the cart because we're looking to... Oh, interesting. I'm gonna ping the Sombra. Sombra's gone up there. We've got to watch out for that. I'm actually gonna fade because the Sombra's up there and I want to have vision of all my team and the enemies. Obviously, she could walk behind us. Right, the key against Sombra here is we're going to listen. Fade back again. Wait round here. We're really low health, so I'm trying to minimize angles that they could get me at. Ooh. I don't want to, like, over-track the Sombra, because I know a lot of people have problems with that. Right, nothing's going on, so we're going to look for value on moving the cart. If we hear the Sombra, we're just going to fade. Bounce a heal orb off of there, because it'll come back to my team. So we've opted for a Sombra now as well. Right-click the Doom because he was hacked. Tracer's in there. I did get health pack, so I kind of wasted the heal orb. Again, we're focusing on cart, but we're also trying to get value with healing. Doom, Roadhog can take some damage. So, right, we heard the Doomfist was charging up a punch, so we didn't walk out to an angle where he's visible to us. Same here. As soon as we hear him charging, that nice hook, right-click to supplement it. There's an Ana somewhere. Not too bothered about the healing again. Team's not taking huge amounts of damage. Okay, just stand on the cart. Heal them up to build some ult charge. I'd normally fade jump up to there in the high ranks so that I can just start pushing ahead. So what I would normally do is I would push ahead and look for some value knowing that I can fade back to my team. So for example, I may be able to get some value throwing a damage orb up there. There was a player there, right? Oh, that's big value. There's a lot of pressure going on. Well, not pressure on me directly, but a lot of players were there. So I'm going to fade back to the cart and stay with the core of my team, especially with a Sombra. Yeah, they still have Sombra. Especially with a Sombra out there. Oh, there she is. So she has gone over there somewhere. Just got to be aware of that. I can set up a little heal zone here. And in that way, if the Sombra does attack me, I'm already being healed. She's over there. See if I can heal my second support. Oh, we're going to fade here, heal zone, and take the Mega. Now the heal zone might be able to keep up the players alive. We're going to right-click the deep. Oh, Sombra's here. That's nice. Still going to right-click the Sombra to try and prevent hacks. He might need our ultimate here. We could get EMP'd, so I've got to be aware of that one. She's behind. Quick spy check. Okay, Sojourn's got a railgun charged up, so we may have to hide behind cover or fade. We're looking to see if she glows blue. Rather than a heal orb up there, the damage orb's going to supplement the Tracer's damage and hopefully eliminate them quicker. Heal orb bounced in this room just to help them out, but we're still staying on the cart because we still want to move. Sombra's missing health as well. Yeah, the key to Sombra is just like to listen. Yeah, I would probably chase and finish the kills, but I don't want to like over carry this game. I want to do minimum amount of value to win the game. So yeah, loads of time I would go and chase the Sombra, but I feel like I know where the Sombra's gone, probably better than most players in this rank would know. So I want to pretend like I've lost track of her, if you get what I mean. Right, we've got no heal resources, but there's players over there. She was glowing blue, so we started moving quite a lot, rather than just like stationary. Resources on the D.Va. It's actually better to get resources on the Torb, but for now we're just healing because she's nanoed. That's a bad heal orb. Can't keep them alive. We may have to retreat here. Let's see if we can get any sort of kill or stop any healing. So I'm trying to target the Ana. I'm watching my health more than the Ana, so my aim's going to be messy. I know that the Mercy's healing the Ana, but as long as the Mercy's healing, then there's no real damage amping going on. Alright, let's bounce a heal orb back there. Hopefully D.Va doesn't eat that straight away. Doesn't eat it at all. We could actually call this if our tank's back. Our tank's nearly back. So now that they've lost their tank, no bomb. We're anti, which is really bad for us, but we could always fade it. Kiriko does manage to cleanse it for us. We can get a kill over onto the Ana. I could push that forward, but again, I'm just focusing on the objective. This little wall, going to bounce a damage orb around there. Why not, right? The idea is that I do that quicker than if I had to walk around the corner and aim it. Torb turret now. Is there somewhere I can flat bounce my orb? So that surface over there looks kind of flat. So if I bounced an orb there, it would come back to my team when they start taking damage. That's going to start the cooldown already. And look, I've already got my other one. And fade. Even though it's on there, I just fade it in case. I get into the habit of doing that. Right click the Mercy because we're supplementing the hook. Watch out for the anti. Sojourn's a threat right now, so we threw a damage orb to try and eliminate the threat. There's not really that much point in trying to heal past the it's because of the Torb goop. I don't want to push in too hard and end up losing all my health over it. Torb's attacking me, so I'm moving forward following my heal orb while it's also healing the Hog and I'm healing him myself. Mercy's going to be really annoying to hit. I heard there's a Sojourn over here, so let's damage orb that. I'm trying to stay behind the cart just for cover. D.Va's got her mech back. We didn't actually kill her, which probably should have been priority. Going to fade backwards, heal orb forwards to heal myself up. It also cleanses the anti. We're going to try and get any healing that we can on this Hog because he's taking immense damage. EMP's a little late. Damage orb zone. This should bounce back and forward. Got to watch the baby D.Va squish. Okay, it looks like our team's over. At least for now. I don't think we're winning this, so we can start moving backwards. And we get killed, that's fine.
Hanzo, at your service. Get the payload moving.
Great minds are always persecuted.
Okay, so we're making good time right now. We've got our coalescence. The Torb turret means that we can't push forward very aggressively. Same orb that we did earlier, right? Because we'd already practiced that. It's going to be annoyingly slow on those guys. And we really wanted it to get to the Hog, but that's fine. Right, if we've got an orb ready, we're going to heal orb it, and we're just going to coalescence. Watch out for the Hog hook. We're going to play quite far backwards and slowly move forward with the rest of our team. We're on the Hog trap. Oh, Torb's using ult. Can we get out of all the goop? Yes, we can, and team caps it. So rather than starting aggressive with it, it was like, okay, why don't we help the Hog to win the Hog versus Hog fight first? And then as the enemy Hog starts to back off, we push forward and help all of our team. It depends on what your objectives are. So if you want to hurt as many people as possible with the coalescence, yeah, fire the damage orb, right? But at the same time, we weren't going for like a super aggressive push with that coalescence. We were going for a kind of make the entire team move forward, and then we can still focus on damage. So I wanted to start off with a heal orb because Hog was taking quite a bit of damage and his health was low. So get the Hog up first, and then when he's nearly full health, we'll just be able to focus primarily on damage with the coalescence. I personally prefer damage orbs with it, but there is an argument for the heal orb. So I'm going to stand here, and I hope it encourages my hog to stand here as well. We can always fade on the floor and jump up to the high ground there, but this is just a better position to play from. It's better because we can be contesting the cart, otherwise they get to kind of walk it and hide behind the cart the whole time. Damage orb at the spawn, they've got a road hog. My hog did get encouraged to go down here. So we can go here, we've got to listen out for sounds coming through this door, and obviously we've got to watch out for players above, but all of those, we've got a fade X in that direction. Orb off of that wall, because it'll bounce around the corner, it'll let us know where players are. There was no one on the floor like right over there. I heard the Sombra attacking our Bastion. Our other support's got it covered, so we're going to heal orb, flat bounce the heal orb, because it may come back to him. Going to right click Sojourn. Nice, they finished that off. Right, Hog's anti, hold shift when we got hooked. Go all the way back, heal orb forward on us first, but aim towards the rest of our team. We're still following that heal orb. We're now full health, so we're not following anymore. Right, we become the tank right now. Sombra, we didn't react it in time, so we're just going to keep on right clicking us. She wasn't hitting us very much. Sombra was still in there. Now that we're kind of the tank, we've got to be aware of that Sombra a bit. But right now, I'm stopping the objective from moving past this choke point. I'm not the only one. Heal orb again, as early as possible. See if we can get to the Kiriko. In this zone, it's going to keep us alive. If Sombra hacks us, she's probably not going to kill us. We're out of healing now, but I'm still going to set up the heal zone. But now I'm going to look for some resources. See, look, even though the damage orb comes towards us, look at our health. It's just full. So there's a Roadhog here. He's just used his hook, so we can get some resources on it. We're blocking the objective. If he comes around this corner, we're fading. We're fading now anyway. Oh. Because we got antied and we wanted to cleanse that off. Right, watch out for the Bastion. He could get hooked while he's in his turret. Oh. Okay, we need to focus on the Roadhog. Even though our Kiriko's down and they may kill our whole backline. Heal orb, we're being coalescence, right? So we're still following the heal orb. Look how difficult it is for her to still kill us. We got hooked, we held shift, and then, yeah, we still died anyway because there was Sojourneys and Roadhog traps and stuff. But we weren't scared by the enemy coalescence because we had our heal orb up. Our team mostly look like they're dying. In fact, they're all dying. I'm going to fire this damage orb in there to hopefully scout. Sojourn's pushing out. So enemy Sombra could be in there. Let's go investigate once my heal orb's up. Oh, she just walked past us there. So we can set this heal zone up, check that it is bouncing correctly, and then see if she does come to push us. We'll have a health pack as well. Right. Now I'm going to go join my Roadhog. Okay. Sojourn's taking the high ground. I don't want to give that up so easily. I will coalescence that. So I want to get her off of that high ground because it's a really strong position for her. Okay, Anna dies. There was an EMP, so we want to support our Sombra. Against the Moira, get ready to fade the hook. We're aware of two players right now. We're aware of the Moira and the Roadhog. We seem to have cleared most of it off. But that Sojourn up on the high ground is going to cause a lot of problems, right? And we know that in the... Oh, that's a big ult. Our Hog's dead. There's no point in trying to follow him through there. So because our Hog's dead again, we're tanking the point. We're actually just hiding in the corner here. And now we're fading back. Heal orb for us. We bounce it in a place where it's going to come back towards, roughly in the direction of our team. Players are dying all over the place. Right, our Hog's quite far away. I'm actually going to block the cart. So I'm looking for a heal zone. So we're blocking progress here. Remember, we set quite a good time. If I can, I'm just going to fade out of there. We got a bit of free value. Right, where's our Hog? Because we need our tank here. Oh. Heal zone. Oh, no, we've lost the heal zone. Fade. This is in Platinum right now. Right, Sombra hit us, and she's also hit us with the hack. So as soon as we can, we try and heal her, but we need to be right-clicking her immediately. So she hacked us and hit us with that new ability, Virus, whatever it's called. That's a lot of damage that's coming in on us. The right click is essential. Wasn't enough. I didn't get the heal orb out as quick as I could. Right, bouncing it here. Hopefully that gets out of this doorway. This is just knowing the map. Does it? I didn't see. Maybe it did. But try and heal up players. Heal zone again. This should bounce back and forward at least a little bit. Trying to heal players. We do have coalescence. I'm not going to panic ult like the Sombra did. We're not going to panic ult. We heard the Sombra here. Gonna ping her. Okay, she's got that mega. So again, this heal orb. Look to see if the mega disappears. Because if it does, it means she took it. Okay, she might have... Okay, we've seen her up there. I'm still gonna play in this position because from here, I've got a heal orb and I've got cover. I don't have a Mega because Sombra's hacked it. Still going to do it again, but my resources are a bit low. See how she's going for me and I'm basically standing still? But because of my heal orb that I had, I could stand still and just right-click her. Same heal zone, but we're going to try and heal the team. Let's coalescence this. We're a bit late, actually. Going to try and do what we can here. See if we can heal players as well. Someone killed the tree. It's missing like 1 health. Heal zone. Right-click. Look for any players out there that we can heal. Right-click. New heal zone's nearly ready. We can still be quite far away from the orb because when we're low, we can move back into it.
Let the kitsune guide you.
I could have faded. But again, I'm trying to demonstrate what we can actually do. What we can do here. Maybe he comes back. I'm not gonna have 2 of our players distracted by one of theirs. Okay, he's in trouble. Kiriko might be in trouble if she can't hit shots as well. I'm focused on this. This is what wins the game. Our Bastion's out of position. Whatever. Right, damage orb there. Right, I kind of want to get back round to my heal zone, but the cart's been moved forward a little bit. Or should I say backwards? So, maybe this is the new place for the heal zone. Okay, again, coalescence. Nice EMP. Anyone to right-click while EMP is active? There's this Sombra on the high ground, so I'm actually just going to bounce an orb, see if it can hit her and put some pressure on her. This Life Weaver's on the cart. Can we kill him? Looks like we can. There's a Moira on the cart. We bounce an orb. Again, I'm not too worried about the healing and keeping myself alive, because if we kill the Moira, they're no longer on the cart. That's it. I did forget. We've got to mute the chat and voice. Nice talk. This is Unranked to GM. We are playing in a simplistic style. We're not trying to be a GM player just stomping new players or low rank players, because it's an educational stream. So we're deliberately scaling back our performance to just be the minimum that's needed to rank up. That way, if you're playing in this rank, so this is Platinum, and you can play as good as I'm playing now, then you'll rank up, because I'm proving that. So that's the idea. There's no point in saying, okay, look, I'm going to play as a GM player, because then when you try and say, okay, well, I just need to play like a GM player, well, if you could do that, you'd already be GM. So that's the whole concept behind this series. We keep it very simple. We try to simplify the hero. It is a little bit boring. Notice we're not going for any of the crazy flanks. We're not doing any fade jumps. We're just keeping it nice and simple.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key.
So what I showed last time, right? I'm just going to AD strafe the same way that lots of heroes do, lots of players do in like low ranks. Yeah, heal station strategy is very useful in GM as well. You can most certainly use that all the time. So I'm only going to do AD strafing against these players, right? He just kills us quite quickly. Fair enough, we didn't use the orb or anything, right? I personally don't like this style of dodging.
Do not meddle.
Even like mixing it up or crouch spamming. I feel like it's not good. Oh, I could do this same level of commentary in GM, but I don't think you'd understand half of it.
My condition is with a punch. I offer something more.
The rank currently, I don't know. We're kind of like not placed. Sleep. Ah. Anti. Okay, you'll never get stuck in those ranks because of any other factor other than yourself. You may have short-term, like, losses because of team differences. That's just normal. Yeah, so we're not placed at the moment, but we're in Plat. So this is a Plat 2 game. It's obviously wherever we left off from the previous season. Because this Unranked to GM is not a, like, one season thing, right? We're not rushing it. We've been... I think it's been going for 3-4 seasons now. And we're only in Platinum. So do not expect some, like, crazy race to GM, because that's not what we're about here. And sorry for all the people who are watching the video and hear me explain that a lot. Obviously, this is recorded on a live stream, so new people come into the stream, and we do need to explain the concept of what we're doing. Right, we've got Mauga. This will be new, because we haven't done anything since Mauga's been in the game.
I said a bigger sword, not bigger words.
Right, here's my opener that I use in GM as well. I'm going to fade through to here and then bounce an orb off of the wall. So we fade here and then off of this wall. That way, if anybody's here, if anybody's sitting around there and looking to shoot our team, they'll take damage on the exit. We missed a little bit of health, but we didn't need to worry too much about it. Anti's hit him, so we'll probably need to heal him in shortly. There we go, once it's worn off. Okay, he's gone in. We'll just follow him up against the Rissa. Right click for resources. In case any players retreat into that room, we're firing a damage orb because it could potentially... Oh, well, look at that bounce. There's not that much healing to do. I'm not worried about the Genji. The Mercy's got them. Into this room. Okay, we've got to watch the soldier. Arissa's going to go down, so we kill them. Okay, we right click because it's not the end of the world if any of our players die here. If any of our players die, they spawn here. So it's just, it doesn't matter. Rather, we kill them quicker, then there's less chance of our players dying as well. Okay, Mauga wants to sit on the cart. Let's provide a little bit of healing. We see the tracers going from there, right? The tracer fire. So we're just going to see if we can bounce an orb. Not a lot we can do against the charged headshot from Hanzo. Mercy's rezzing it. Can we get to the Mercy? Same orb. Orisa could, like, do her little E deflection thingy on it. But we're moving the cart. We're moving the cart. So we're not in too much of a hurry to push them here. We've got players contesting high ground. Genji's doing a great job. We're just focusing purely on the objective right now. Mauga's antied. Let's put some pressure with a damage orb up there. It might make some players move to the other side of the bridge. Let's see what Hanzo does. Okay, we can't see what Hanzo does. Fade this as soon as we spawn. We're holding down shift just so that we can dodge that. He's antied. Let's just right click anything we can find. Heal orb. Right, we're going to fade this. I don't know if I'm going to call. I am going to call. The reason why I said that is I wanted to see what damage players had taken first before I call. We're looking to line up players in the Coalescence, both to heal and damage as a Reaper. We want to right-click Reapers ideally, but Mauga's a bit low health. Heal orb, now that he's stopped moving around like a madman, we're going to right-click again. Because the thing is that Reaper gets sustained. So if we just heal the player that he's hitting, if our player doesn't do enough damage on them, then nothing happens. So by right-clicking, we force him to use his Wraith form or whatever it's called. We bounce that there so it hopefully bounces to the side. Right-clicking the Orisa. And yeah, it's him back. Yeah, we're not doing any crazy fade jumps because, yeah, we're trying to teach minimum value. Fade jumps are just not essential. I stress to people they need to be focusing on their fade movements more so than being able to fade jump. Like, get your fade distances and don't bump into walls. Damage orb to help them. help them supplement the damage and make players retreat on the enemy team. We're still moving this cart. We haven't stopped moving the cart. Off the back wall, we're going to bounce an orb. See if that bounces around to any players hiding around that corner. We're getting quite a lot of damage ticks from it. Mauga might be in trouble. I really want to be moving the cart, so I'm trying to edge back to that as much as I can. Heal orb, because there's a lot of damage coming in. Somehow, I was going to say we survived that. Going to fade back. And heal orb forward if we take another shot. Nah, that'll do. Dodging because they're shooting us, but we're still following this heal orb. And if we needed ult charge, we'd have had a lot of it. Right, resources are at half, so we kind of want to damage orb this. I threw it to the other side in case Orisa decides to deflect it. Now, I've got an option. They've used quite a few ults, so we're just kind of healing everyone at the moment, but I'll wait for the anti to wear out, and then I'm going to coal with a damage orb. That should make some players move backwards. So, and my team move forward. There we go. Kill the Alari pylons. Bounce the orb. There we go. So it took a slightly different angle, started hitting some players. It encouraged our team to move forward because they heard the coalescence. And then we just rotated back around behind our team and healed them. Right, damage orb off the back wall. We're going to hold shift because we don't know where the Reaper is. Okay, we're going to help Mauga first of all with damage. Quick heal over time, more damage. Targeting the squishy heroes. Quick heal over time, more damage. Okay, we've got the Genji attacking us a bit. He's decided to go for somebody else. We're looking for somewhere to fire an orb. Right, we were gonna fade back. I wanted to try and pressure the Ana out of position because it's gonna be really difficult for Mauga Moira to kill an Orisa when there's an Ana still healing. So we look for the damage orb option rather than the heal orb because otherwise we're just gonna be in a stalemate. But guess what? They spawn closer than us. They're gonna get reinforcements before we do. Damage orb, it'll help resourcing. It allows me to heal up for free. You see how my resources are basically full again because of that damage orb? Okay. Now we can look for a heal orb here. Not yet, not yet. No one was taking damage. There we go. Heal orb and we follow it in and then start right clicking. And we can fade backwards if we need to. There is a blade. Team's pretty much dead. I wonder if we can just move the cart or something. Okay. Who knows, maybe we move the cart an extra few centimeters. The fight was over, we need to get ourselves killed. Maybe they C9, maybe we move it a few centimeters and who knows, maybe that inch makes all the difference. Right, same thing. Remember what we did last time with the coalescence? Do the same thing. We pressured the players back. Tank got herself isolated because everyone else was worried about the threat. Our team moved forward because they're encouraged. We're going to fade the Reaper. We heard him right clicking because it's going to give us some sustain first. Now that we've got a bit more health, we can move around. We didn't get hit by that. I need to get an orb somewhere near to my D.Va. D.Va's mech's been popped though. Right click the Reaper. We're going to have to just fade out of here. On the retreat, we'll see if we can damage orb and look to right click anybody. We can still kind of play up here, just be wary of the Orisa spear. Tank's coming back in. Don't want to overheal too much, so any opportunity to get resources back. She's antied at the moment. Damage orb, might be able to get that Genji. Okay, we're pushing through. Orisa hasn't used ult in a while, right? I don't think did she use it last time? Bounce one off of that wall there. Okay. Not too much damage on us. Got to watch the Reaper out. I want to try and heal that, but I also want to get a damage orb out onto the Reaper. Mini D.Va, we really need to heal. Great bomb from the D.Va. Didn't get the squish on the Reaper. Reaper's contesting the cart, so we need to be focusing on them. Heal orb, because there's several players that are kind of low. And then we'll focus on the cart. We've nearly got a coalescence again. So we're going to use that as soon as we get a damage orb. Oh, no, we're going to fade back as far as we can. It might take the Genji with us. See if we can save them. It doesn't look like we can save the baby D.Va, but instead we can surely finish the Genji off. We haven't got a tank, but we just need to be able to deal with these. Fade out of this, that could be very painful. Tank's very low, so we're going to right click them. Now we've got to deal with a Reaper. We don't want to get too close. Nice res. We just got our fade back in time. Going to see if we can right click the Reaper. Really want to finish him off because he gets so much sustain. We're not going to be able to. So we fade back. Time's nearly running out actually, so it's not going to really work. But okay, we didn't get it all the way to the end. That's fine, it's still certainly winnable.
Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Yeah, I'd be careful about playing duo queue, by the way. If your duo queue is significantly harder than solo queue, if you don't have a smurf in your duo, I wouldn't. I would say if you're trying to rank up, solo queue is probably the way to do it.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key. More field research? Grand.
Basically, one of the problem with duo queue, right, is that at the moment, let's say that there's a duo on our team and a duo on their team. Well, maybe one of them's a better duo than the other one. But then the next game, maybe the other duo's better, right? It all balances out. Whereas if we've got a duo that's playing, let's say we're both platinum and we're playing in platinum, it's very likely that the enemy team's going to have, say, one platinum player and one person who's higher rather than one who's lower. Right, damage job off the wall. Watch out for like hands or arrows and stuff, but we want to be within range of our team. We've always got a fade to go back. We can hear footsteps of a Genji. Orissa's through the door. Hanzo's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, the problem there is the Hanzo, but I didn't react fade in time. That puts our team in quite a problem. They would be fine with the Kiriko, or not fine, but not too bad with the Kiriko. But as soon as we get a death there, get ready to right click, because we saw the Sombra jump over this wall. So in fact, you can even hold right click, because it's not like we've got ammo. Gonna damage orb over towards the Zen. Sombra's somewhere behind. Gonna fade that to cleanse it. I don't want more Ana shots and then a Sombra to appear. Bouncing a damage orb. Now we're just gonna heal. We've got loads of resources, but we'll get a bit more. Right click the Sombra if we see her, because it will prevent hacks. So get ready if she appears like over there somewhere. We prevented the hack. We're looking out for her, right? You've got to think, where's the angle that she's gonna take? That could kill the Genji. I don't want to chase them around this corner to heal the mate and put my back to where the enemy team are going to be, because I'm just not going to get vision. Right, we've got a few resources to charge up. I could use that to self-heal, but the support passive is going to kick in soon. Got to be aware, ready for the Sombra hacks. Like, ready to fade it. If we don't fade it, it's not the end of the world. She may retreat through there. Oh. Right, we're going to fade back out there, see if we can save our Kiriko. Watch out for the spears. Try and do damage as much as we can. Healing our tank in the background while also aligning with Orisa. Get ready to fade if there's a spear. I should have faded, but I realised maybe that's not good. We set up a little heal zone for our Zarya. Right-click the Sombra. She panic EMP'd. That's really good for us. Right-click Orisa resources. Damage orb on the retreat routes. She deflected it because we orbed like an idiot. So, player's gone up onto the high ground. I'm going to ping that. She may still look for a hack, but with this many players around, I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. We're going to assume that she's still up there. There's not really many good places to set up a heal zone here. Like, there's no up and down bounce. Here, the floor's not flat, so if we try one here, it's going to bounce off not straight, right? We need flat floor, flat ceiling. Or flat wall, flat wall. Remember, that Sombra could probably still be waiting up there. We did just get hacked. She is still up there. Now we can maybe get some sort of zone here. That orb's at least healing me. Sombra's not getting that much value up there though. She's hacking me over and over again. Okay, watch the dragon. We're gonna just fade that. Okay, slight problem. We're focusing. Oh, we've got no resources. Heal all back. Heal all back. We could have faded, but we're okay. We've been stalling them there for quite a while.
Evolution is a painful path to walk.
Damage orb, why not? Why not? He'll build up the rest of our coalescence. Okay, we're a little bit stuck. Thanks, Kiriko. I was going to heal orb forward, but I don't want to do it right away. Okay, damage orb, let's coalescence it and watch out for the spear. That's how she interrupts our call. We know we haven't got that for a while. There was a Sombra hack, we heard that behind us. Finished off the Sombra. Get everyone else's health back up. No problem. So we heard the Sombra behind us. I think somebody interrupted the hack on our call, but then we turned around just to
Look on the bright side.
yeah, hit them there. Right, they've still got quite a lot of time, but now they've got a longer run distance.
Manifest.
Okay.
Eyes open now.
Can bounce an orb down there. We're standing here just because there's some Hanzo fire coming in. Zaya's anti, she bubbled it so we can heal her. Right click the Orisa, will fade if she ults. Damage orb over to the Orisa. Oh. Right click the Sombra. I wanted to fade. Didn't fade in time. Meanwhile, our Sombra's AFK. It's fine. Guess they've got more important things to do. Can bounce a damage orb off of here. We're not just suddenly going to play harder to try and win this game. It needs to be a realistic... Oh, we heard the hack. It needs to be realistic. If you guys get a lever, you don't suddenly have a switch to GM player button. So we're not going to be doing that. Nice shot from the Hanzo.
It seems I stand alone.
Okay, our guy's back, but we need our team to push out quickly. Zaya's not moving. Has changed hero. Damage orb, there's no healing to be done right now. Okay. EMP lockout's a bit longer.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
I don't want to use my ult yet because we've used this one. And the reason is simple. Even though it's the end of the map, if I use my ult, we've still got to win like future fights, right? They've still got 2 minutes 10. That's actually bad from the Mercy. It staggers the Hanzo. Even if the Hanzo kills me here, doesn't matter. I let him kill me just to prove a point. Because look at where I spawn compared to where the enemy team spawns. Not the end of the world.
No opposition is insurmountable. Receive my aid.
And we're back. So it's not a huge problem. Now Doomfist against the Sombra is going to be a bit more annoying. One advantage to damage orbs that you need to remember is they can also interrupt hack. But we do need to worry about the C9. We've lost our tank, so now we may need to use ults. Like Coalescence. If our tank gets back in time. Okay, good, good. The soldier used his ult. So, yeah, just get some resources. Because the soldier used his ult, wait.
Expect the unexpected.
Skill orb.
Lending a hand.
Right, Kiriko might teleport back out towards her team. Still got to worry about this C9, by the way. They don't have a Sombra. We don't have to worry as much. Or at all. Right. Looked where the dragon was. If we need to call, we will. We're a player down. We've got Doomfist ult. We're still holding it, and I don't want to hold it too long. But as of right now, we're pretty much the only ult. So if we use it in like the next few seconds, then we should get 2 more ults in time. Not the end of the world. Their tanks died, our tanks died. Are they realistically going to be able to push the cart here? No. It's okay. There's a good chance that we can win this game. We've just got to see. We're going to have 3 ults. Possibly. Right. We need to stay reasonably safe because we can use Coalescence. I'm going to fade that just to cleanse it so our support passive heals us quicker. Right, we don't want to ult just on this Orisa. Right, ult now. Right, we're going to fade out of that. See who we can heal. Right, Orisa's nano boosted, so let's go for other players. See if we can make use of this ult. Just AD strafing. We fade backwards as soon as we get low health. So who have we got now? We've got a soldier in the back that we can hit a little bit. We don't need to rush too much, but any kills that we get here are way more valuable for us than they are for the enemy team. Because we spawn much closer, they have to run from all the way back there. Okay, nice.
Victory. Play of the game.
Uh-oh. I didn't want to get player of the games.
EMP activated. Fire at will.
Impeccable.
So you can't really damage buff Moira because it just encourages full-time DPS Moira. That's the problem with her. Like, it's not healthy for the game to have full-time DPS Moira. However, to have DPS Moira is really good for the game. As in, a balance. And if anything, it fits into the character profile. Nice, Alex, but I didn't get good teammates of you as you have. Hey, I've got the same chance of getting good or bad teammates as you do, right? What if in these first 3 games that I've played today, I got bad teammates? Well, at some point, I'm going to get good teammates as well. We have the same chance. So it's not just, oh, I'm forever lucky and you're forever unlucky. Short-term luck's going to fluctuate, but eventually it balances out. We will have games this stream where I get bad teammates. We will have games this stream, excluding the last one, where we have a lever. We will have a thrower. There will be a cheater. There will be a smurf on both teams. All of that will balance out. Yeah, I'm not looking at any of the leaked patch notes or fake patch notes or even true patch notes. I don't care because things are like going to change. And people waste their time and energy thinking and looking into it. We'll just wait until Season 9. I think Season 9 is going to be great for the game regardless of how it is. Because it's going to freshen things up and people want some drastic change. The whole time that we've been playing Overwatch 2, Blizzard have been scared to make any substantial changes. The entire community is crying out for support nerfs, and they were like, oh yeah, so Baptiste is strong. We're going to remove 5 bullets. Oh, Anna's strong. Oh, we're going to remove 5 damage from her and 5 hit. It's like, they're too scared to make changes, and I'm really excited for Season 9 because they're doing something bold. For once. Now, yeah, sure, it could end up being a really bad game, but hey, at least they're trying something. As for what they're trying, not looking into it. Not yet.
Yes, a couple of dashing rogues.
We will hear official things soon.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, Symmetra, look to take the TP. Check that it's not going off the map. And you see that people do troll. So our D.Va's gone on the high ground. She can always leave. Right, the players are going over here. Didn't get anything with the orb. Let's join our team then up top. We'll at least join the Bastion. There's a Junker Queen up here though. Try and bounce off the wall so it comes back to us. We'll have to fade this if she attacks us. We're looking for her swing though. Sombra's here, so we'll fade back. See if I can... Oh. Okay, we kind of lost that high ground. We can right-click Sombra. Heal orb ourselves, walk forward, keep right-clicking. Okay, enemy team capped it. We can just fade back to our team. See if we can get the D.Va. Sombra went in there. We heard her. Just getting ready to right-click her if she peeks out of there. Damage orb, because our resources are like under half and we may need to drastically heal up a D.Va or Bastion or whoever. D.Va's still not got her mech back. Damage orb again, same reason. So we're only doing little bursts of healing now because we really need some right-clicks or better damage orbs. That should hit players. We still aim it flat on the wall there. Right, Coalescence. Let's inspire our team to move forward because they're getting a lot of objective time. Doesn't matter too much if she antis us because we can just fade it. Focusing on the tank. Our D.Va gets popped. EMP comes out. We'll try and heal the Bastion. We throw a damage orb. Hopefully it'll give us resources. Support our D.Va here. Right click for resources. Try and do what we can. That orb's... we've got a Sombra on us and we're hacked. Unable to fade back.
Expect the onyx. I've dealt with cynics before.
Right, team's having a tough time with this. Looking at their team there, Sojourn's the one carrying at the moment. Junker Queen's also doing a good job. Now we want to purposely aim as many of our damage orbs towards that Sojourn because we want to reduce the value of their carries and we want to enhance the value of our carries. Well, I'm looking at our Bastion because our Sombra's not doing a lot. Rip Bastion. We need to right click for resources before we heal the hog up because we may not get an opportunity for them. Damage orb towards Sojourn. We're going to have to fade through to the point. Sombra went, so we're just going to fade and jump and then try and do what we can. Start with a damage orb because we need some kills because they've got so many players alive.
This ends now. No time for whinging. Move out.
There you go. Am I getting the bad team that you wanted?
Score 0-1.
I don't want to over DPS. If I over DPS, I'm going to carry. I don't want to carry. I want to be part of the team that wins.
At Oasis.
I'm honored, but I have some reservations about your... Oh, what's the word?
Atrocities? Inhumanity? Crimes against nature?
Any of those will do.
But hey, we had the other games, right? It's just going to balance out. When everything's balanced, the only thing different is you. And that's what we're focused on. Right, bounce a damage orb off this wall. So hopefully it goes through and hits the enemies coming out of here. Which it did quite a lot. Don't know if we can get to Lifeweaver in time, but he's playing stupidly defensively. Heal orbs, obviously, also quite bad. Right, can we focus on the objective? I'm going to say group up and hope that my team comes with me. Okay, we've got quite a few players on there, so I guess I'll go ahead. I know I got hacked. I was getting ready to fade afterwards. The Sombra players at this rank don't, yeah, they don't really aim that great, so it's unlikely that Sombra's just going to one-clip us before fade's available. Right, looking for the blue glow on the Sojourn. If it is, we can fade because the Sojourn seems to be pretty good. There's the blue glow, so we fade back. We've got the objective right now. There's not a huge reason to push them here, but we've got to go with our team. We've got to watch the one player on the point. Always listening, guys. Always listening. We've got our ult. Lifeweaver doesn't. We can ease off a little bit on the healing. Sojourn's round that corner. We can see the Tracer Fire and Hera. Applying little heal over time. So, going to self-heal orb. It'll also heal any team that needs it. Do we get a bounce back? Yes, we do, because we aimed it flat on the wall. Damage orb. We can coal if we need to, but we expect that the enemy Moira is going to counter-coal us. Remember the carry? Okay, we've got to fade back. She's antied, so we'll just attack her. Where's the Sojourn? There's the Sojourn. Heal orb for ourselves mostly, but it's also going to heal the Junker Queen. Their attack is thwarted, and they've used their Sojourn ult, aka their carry's ult. See if we can get baby heal over onto the Hanzo. It's risky to cross here. Flat bounce for the retreat. Heal over time. Move backwards. They're the ones who need to push us. Good chance that they rotate here. So let's get a damage orb in there. Yeah.
my will.
Go on, Sim, get the kill. I'll help you with that then. Flat orb. Doesn't matter about the Hanzo's death here. Killing the Junker Queen, 10 times more important than our Hanzo dying. We heard footsteps, we heard the climb.
Is inevitable.
Round 2, 1.
Oi, pick up your feet, you drongos.
Score 1.
What are my thoughts on Awkward's Unranked to GM with Moira? I mean, he's playing like a GM player in low ranks, so that's great. If you are also a GM player playing in low ranks, you'll be able to emulate him. Otherwise, yeah, sure, there's going to be some useful information there, but it's up to the user, or the viewer even, how much info they can extract out of it. If you get info out of it and it works in your game, then
A kilometer
sure.
tall, but you would not be able to wield it.
Maybe you wouldn't.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round
Got the Sim again,
capture.
looking for the TP. Right, orb off of here, center of the 2 pillars. It will bounce through to here on the other side, because the maps are symmetrical. So as long as we aim at centers. This map's really good for heal zones, right? We can literally fire an orb to the back there, and that orb's going to come back in a minute. There we go. Junker Queen's kind of isolated. And we can do the same with damage orbs. We're expecting them to push us. My damage orb probably hurt her quite a bit. Gonna back off. I mean, I probably would have stayed in there and contested the point a bit, but an anti could come in anytime, so we want to make sure this player's healed as much as can. By clicking for resources, our tank's back. Damage orb, pressure them out behind, and it'll build resources. It's a lot of damage. Flat wall there, so it bounces into the point. That's a dead trap. Look at our heal resources. They're looking great. Echo up top. I'm going to flat bounce it here, expecting her to retreat. Okay, good pull. Damage orb. We want resources and we want pressure. Junker Queen's doing what she can. We're going to... if she lives there, we call that. Okay, we've got our ult. We'll just do that again. Pressure. Wait for our fade. Running up the stairs is going to be risky, so we're just going to... because it's a choke point, right? They're at 50%. We have ults, but they also no doubt have ults. It'd be useful to say fade here in case Junker Queen ults for the anti. That Junkrat looks disconnected. Kill him while he's disconnected. They're anti. Damage, 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 damage. Right. Now we need to make sure that our tank's healthy. Get ready for a fade on Junker Queen ult. 2 of them. Heal up. Damage up. Right, we're nowhere near Coalescence. If they win a fight, we're probably in a scramble. That was close. Their players join the game again. Damage orb allows us to now spam a lot of heal resources, assuming it hits. Damage orb. Anti-Junker Queen. Echo bombs. Fade them, because that was a lot of them. That's blocked off our team. Okay, we're in a bit of a predicament. But she's isolated, so we want to make sure that we get her down. Use the Sim shield. Now can we get to our tank? Yes. Remember, your tanks can survive quite a while on their own, especially a tank like Junker Queen that has sustain. Same with Roadhog. So you don't need to always follow them. You don't need to always, like, you can leave them alone for a few seconds, and then you can come back again and quickly burst heal them up once they've used their cooldowns. Flat orb bounce. You'll get one more fly back. Might heal, might not. If not, it doesn't matter because we fired it so early. We've got another orb ready. Damage orb. Pressure, damage. Junker Queen's rotating. We've got to be aware of the enemy Junker Queen though. Oh, it's risky. No! That was meant for our Junker Queen. We need that Mercy down. Okay. Need the Mercy down for the res. Good flank from the soldier. The Lifeweaver went to pull the Junker Queen. And I understand that. I'm not, like, raging at him. Right. They've got to push through here, right? He's gone too early. He still had time. We could body block, but... Heal orb zone. Right, we're just going to walk forward and start attacking players. I've lost my heal orb, so I'm going to fade backwards. I don't want Lifeweaver to focus on me, but we can't control what they do. Coalescence to finish off and win the game. Junkrat jumped over last time, so there's a good chance he'll do the same thing again. That's why we're already aiming up. Aiming upwards.
Victory. Play of the game.
You got too close, didn't ya? Time for the reckoning!
It's a good mixture of damage orbs and heal orbs in that game, because we're creating heal zones and then we're using damage orbs for pressure and resource replenishment.